DNA and everything in codes. I'll print this new hair follicle, print this fingernail, these new skin cells and things like that, man. Like, come on.
And it says, and come hither, and I shall light a candle of understanding in thine heart, which shall not be put out till the things be performed which thou shalt begin to write.
That's right. So these things, all the prophecy and everything in the scriptures is true. It's going to take place and have taken place. All right?
Yeah, that's right. Like, for example, like the scriptures say, these things written in the law. What happened in the law that befell the Israelites? Deuteronomy 28 chapter. The curses and the blessings. Should I say the blessings and the curses? Right? Verse 68 says, and the Lord thy God shall send thee into Egypt again with ships. That happened already. That was written in the book of the law. All right, and many other examples, but that's one of the main ones.
So the small hats, what up? So the small hats, right?
Yeah.
They're the Lord's people. So they went into captivity twice. So you mean to tell me the Khazars, the Jewish people, went into slavery twice? When did they go into slavery once, and when did they go into slavery the second time?
On ships.
Yeah, on ships. Let me know. Is there something that I'm missing? Help me, niggas.
It's not nowhere in the history that these 1948ers, okay, went into slavery under cargo slave ships, man. Yeah. That's only documented of the so-called Negroes, man. Which is you so-called Black Americans, West Indians, and Asians. You know what I'm saying? So these things are true, and a lot of the prophecies that were written in the law came to pass already. Like example, another one, a major one, the 18th chapter, when Moses said, and the Lord shall send thee a prophet like unto me. That was Yahushua. Yahushua fulfilled, like he said, I come not to destroy the law or the prophets, but I am come to what? Fulfill. So Yahushua came and he conquered death. All right? You understand? He came and conquered death for the remission of sins of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, the elect of the nation of Israel. All right? And then now, he's on the right hand of the Heavenly Father, the Most High, ready to return. Ready to return and to redeem his people. I'm going to bring this out in Isaiah. Unless y'all brothers got something.
Okay. Yeah, so,
Go ahead.
What I was saying, yeah, so only the nation of Israel was the ones that went into captivity in the transatlantic slave trade. This was the end to the new Egypt, spiritual Egypt, which is America. We went into captivity under the Hamites in the ancient Egypt.
Right. Now this is Isaiah 63, verse 1, concerning Yahushua, because that's who the volume of the book is written of. All right? You see? And this is what we're waiting right now. We're waiting for this prophecy to come to pass. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Edom with dyed garments. The dyed garments represent the bloodshed that Yahushua gonna spread. Now, he's not gonna get blood on his garments. You ever heard the saying there's blood on your hands because you done committed a lot of death or whatever? Because why? Yahushua is gonna bring judgment when he returns with the angels. He's gonna be shooting lasers. In his spirit are gonna be propelling those nuclear warheads.
Says this, that is glorious in his apparel.
Glorious in his apparel. Because Yahushua is coming through purity in his full strength. And he's not going to meet you as a man.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
In the greatness of his strength. Because Yahweh Shai is coming with the angels, and he's going to be standing on the main spaceship, which is a chariot.
It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. The Lord is mighty to save. Now, I remember one of these days I was traveling on a train, and when the sun was going down, and I took a picture, but I was trying to take a picture to see the visual of like there's a huge cloud covering the sky, and there's a little inkling of light left, and I'm like, yo, when the chariots come, you know how it's going to get completely dark.
Yeah,
that light is going to dwindle away. I was trying to get a clear picture, but I couldn't. I would have to have been outside the train to get a good shot. You know what I mean? But I'm looking like, yeah, the chariots is they're gonna block out everything.
Yeah, like the scriptures say, a day of clouds. You know what I'm saying? A day of clouds, and the clouds represent the chariots, man. The so-called UFOs. That's gonna be zapping people, all right, into dust. We'll read on in this prophecy. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine bag.
Yeah, because the people, you know, when you try wine in ancient world, you stomp on the grapes. Well, these people represent those grapes that's going to be slaughtered, man.
That's it. It says, verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone.
Alone, because the king always gets the credit. Regardless of the army, the king is the one, the chief, the head in command gets the credit of the battle. You know what I mean? Because everyone's under your banner.
It says, and of the people there was none with me.
That's right. So this is going to be Yahweh Shai's victory, and Yahweh deemed it so.
It says,
because Yahweh Shai has always did the will of the Most High. Yahweh Shai is waiting on the Most High to give him the green light. All right?
It says, for I will tread them in mine anger.
Mine anger. And Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, they're one because they Yahweh Shai is in order under Yahweh. So that's when it's saying they're one, they're in agreement.
Yeah, and what about this wacky tacky Christian doctrine about the Most High? You have no idea of the Most High. The scriptures say he's angry, man.
Yeah.
All right? So the Lord got anger for the wicked of the earth. All right? How do you identify the wicked of the earth? Look at the actions of the people, man. Look at how the so-called white man has ruled this society and this world from the past into the present, man. All right? Oh, how you gotten your riches was by robbery, rape, and murder. You understand? Look, I'm rewatching Spartacus, man, and them Romans was goddamn ruthless, man. They were totally ruthless. And the first episode was called The Red Serpent. And that's in the scriptures, man. All right? It says, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
The Lord is taking off the crowns of all these kings of the earth, all the elites. All the nations release their arms. All right? We're going to destroy their armies at the same time. Their air force that's in the sky, the war in heaven, the navy, the ships, the subs, the ground troops, all zapped at one time, all together. They all die together.
It says, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart.
The day of vengeance is in the Lord's heart, is mine.
Yep. And the year of my redeemed is come.
Focus anger, man. Patient anger. That focus, patient anger. I know it don't make sense, but that anger that's destruction. You know what I mean?
Perfect hatred.
And this is a oh no, never mind. I won't say the wrong thing. Yeah, perfect hatred. I said it better.
Now, Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
The Lord is coming to send fire upon the earth. So what is generational wealth stance? That shit gonna be burned up right along with all the other elements, man. yo, look, man.
Yeah, bro.
This is it.
Yeah, bro.
I remember one of my family members called me today. He called me, about my grandmoms and shit. He was like, "Yo, when we gonna start trading again, man? When the world ends?" Bro, this is over. I didn't tell him. I'm not telling him, but you can catch that on the video. You know what I mean? It's over. It's done.
Yep,
Meaning trading like investing. That's what you're talking about. You got it.
Yeah.
about like
If it be already kindled, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straightened till it be accomplished?
That's right.
Suppose ye that I have come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay,
No.
but rather division.
The division, the Lord is with dividing. Everyone's not together, you know what I mean? Everyone's not going to be on the same accord. You're going to have 2/3 or 1/3. All right? What it said, division, and what else? What it said before division?
Suppose ye that I have come to give peace on earth,
It's not peace. We're not in peacetime. All right? We're not in peacetime. And you can call us right now, you can call us wartime prophets, because we're not in the time of peace right now. You know? We the bearers of bad news. We the flying of ointment. You know what I mean? We here to bring bad news and take all your glimmers away of tomorrow, meaning your visions of tomorrow in this kingdom.
yeah,
It's done.
It's what? It is written, man. It's written. The scriptures say that. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Yeah.
That's what the scriptures say. So we come to bear the bad news of this wicked ass world, man. And what Yahweh Shai is coming to do to this wicked world. I got Jeremiah 25 and 30. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words. See?
We're supposed to bring out the horrifying news, man. We're supposed to bring out the scary things, man. Okay?
And say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high and utter his voice from his holy habitation.
He's going to utter his voice. He's going to shoot concentrated fire.
Yup. And it says, he shall mightily roar upon his habitation, and he shall give a shout as they that tread the grates against all the inhabitants of the earth.
That's right. So look, that's destruction. Them what your Air Force and your elite Navy and Army and your leaders, they know that those spaceships, those UFOs, those are the angels. The angels are operating in those spiritual vehicles. All right? And they hear that's the curse of the earth. And that's the so-called white man, you Caucasians, Esau, that's your downfall.
Verse 31, and this is going into the missiles. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth.
Ends of the earth. North, south, east, west. One hemisphere to the next. This hemisphere to that hemisphere. All right? Multiple warheads shot off, but America is ground zero. America is the main target. Atlanta, Israel is the main target. Those are the main hot zones.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the nations.
The Lord got a controversy with the nations. 2/3 of the nation of Israel and destruction of slavery for you heathen nations. Because what you did to the Lord's people, what you did to the Lord's law, the Lord's image, you spread lies, you let the lies go on because you got the information and you didn't leak it. So you're guilty too. But your enemies are not going to tell you anything. That should show you They're your enemies. You want to be buddy-buddy. Why they not telling you who the Lord's people? They know. They want to remain illegal Esau.
He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword.
To the sword. Killing instrument. The sword. The Lord is going to plead with all flesh with nuclear fire, concentrated laser fire from those chariots.
It reads on. Thus saith the Lord, power of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
Great whirlwind. Nuclear fire, chariots. Okay? That's what's going to take place. Why would the Lord destroy America with thermonuclear destruction? Why would the Lord do that, right? Look at all the wickedness that takes place in the world, in America. Okay? Pedophilia, child trafficking, homosexuality, witchcraft, fraudulent monetary system, no keeping the land cycle, destroying the earth, creating disease warfare, enslaving the Lord's people, not releasing them, not restoring the goods. You took the land New Canaan, which is America, from the northern kingdom. All right? You took the land of Israel from the Lord's people. You rewrite history. You water down history. You lie. You put a cover cast on the whole planet Earth. You change everyone's nationality and identity. You promote drugs. You sell drugs. You make the Lord's people, those cartels, lieutenants. And you pull it off, you put it all on them. Then you go and you pray to the Most High to put you back in it, let you get the blessing back.
Right, verse 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth.
The Lord's going to slay a multitude of people, man. Millions, maybe billions of people. Yep.
Guys, stay up.
We happy too. Stay up. That's right. Stay up.
It says, they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried.
Yeah, the body's not going to be lamented. First, when this nationwide famine and global famine take place, there's going to be dead bodies like dung. Nobody's going to be able, no one's going to bury the bodies or care for them. So that's going to create more murder. And then, the nuclear destruction, it's no bodies to be buried because everything going to be sand particles. That's left here.
It says, and they shall be dung upon the ground.
Dung, shit upon the ground, man. That's how these people going to be laid out, man. That's how these people going to be laid out, man. You don't think Esau's cooking up diseases? The Lord's letting it rock. You know?
Yeah. Verse 34. How you shepherds and cry, and wallow yourselves in the ashes, ye principal of the flock.
That's right. They're gonna be in mourning. A lot of these leaders. All right?
For the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, and ye shall fall like a pleasant vessel.
Yeah, you're gonna fall like a pleasant vessel. So-called white man gonna fall out of his rulership just like as quick as lightning. When you see that flash, it already taking place, right? You know? That's how quick. It's gonna be quick because in our time, in mortal man's time, y'all been ruling for a long time. It really hasn't been. But everything you built up for this new world order and all of that, you're gonna lose it quick. You're gonna lose it real fast. It's gonna be like a drop. It's a steep drop.
Yep. This is let me see. Go ahead.
Select Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Are you falling from heaven? Your rulership. Because there's no war in the spiritual realm. That's talking about your heaven on earth. Your rulership. Lucifer, you so-called light bearer of the world, right? You're seen as a being of light. You're seen as an angel of light.
God, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Your rulership, you're going to be on the ground. Say the confusion, slavery. Right?
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
And you Caucasians, Esau, you did weaken the nation. Monetarily, morally, physically, economically, I said monetarily, and so on. The nations have become weak because of the so-called white man.
God.
All right?
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
So-called white man said he would ascend into heaven. He sent his space, he sent his crafts up there to the atmosphere, the outer atmosphere, his satellites and space stations. You know what I mean? His challenges and shit, they didn't make it. You know what I mean? But yeah, he went out there. He didn't get that far, but he went out there.
Come. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Space stations, yep.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yeah, that's right. And he did that. He's ruling the planet. All right? How you think a lot of these, he's going to be like the Most High. He can see everything. That's why a lot of these drillers, these killers, these gang members are getting caught. Now they letting them, they just serving them up to the prison systems because of cameras.
And you put himself up as Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, he put himself up as Yahweh Shai. So they can see things, man. They can pinpoint, they could.
Just keep going in and out.
Oh, keep
It
going out?
normally does that?
Yeah, it's losing. After a while, we just let it rock because you got this on here, right? You got this camera running. You know what I mean? Whatever, you know? But yeah, oh, wow. I'm trying to sit. So, you got it.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
And he trying to be like the Most High, and the Most High let you get to that level to increase your pride, so he can bring you down.
Yeah, that's called the God complex. That's what the so-called white man has, man. That's why he's trying to seek out a pseudo salvation by pretty much increasing his technology to create for himself a artificial fountain of youth. You know what I'm saying? To where he can rule forever. He can rule the earth forever. And he don't got to worry about the Most High and his son. All right? Which is total bullshit. All right? It's visions of grandeur. All right? It's a vain thought. And this is what the scriptures say about that. Job 18 and 10. I'll start at 9. Because this is dealing with the Yahweh Shai. The gent shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. That's dealing with Yahweh Shai, because the prophecy says he shall come like a thief in the night. All right, that's dealing with the so-called white man being in rulership, and Yahweh Shai taking him out of power.
And it also says in Obadiah.
Yeah.
You know, when it said, we're in a deep left, leave some bricks.
Exactly. Verse 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way.
You got a snare. One of your snares is when you chip everybody with that RFID microchip.
Right.
That basically is it. That's your you just opened your casket. You dug your grave and you open up that casket, man. Matter of fact, you open up the incinerator for your cremation. Done.
Yep. It says terrors shall make him afraid on every side.
On every side, man. All these nations, the Lord, the army of nuclear missiles.
Yep. And it says, and the snare, the terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
Destruction, and your destruction is near, man. It's near. It's near. It's like somebody who's investing stocks or whatever, they got a pending order to take place. Yeah, destruction is pending, man. This is a few more moves, and you out of here.
Yeah, man, because the so-called white man, like the brother's going into, this Edomite, he's planning on chipping everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be the nail in his coffin, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is not with this NWO. All right? The Lord is coming to destroy this so-called NWO, this New World Order, this so-called white man has planned. He calls it Agenda 2030, right? He calls it King Alfred Plan, Rex 84, Megiddo Project Megiddo, the New World Order, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what the so-called white man is going to be snared in, man.
Now look at this. At first, you remember back in the days, they had the well, at one time the students, high school students, elementary school students, and I think mainly I think it started with junior high school students and high school students. You would flash your pass to get on the bus or the train to the booth clerk. You'll flash it. Just put your hand up flashing it. Sometimes they tell you come up to the class. Then it went to the Metro card. Swipe. Now they could just tap the motherfucker, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's called conditioning.
You could just tap it. It's conditioning for that RFID technology.
That's right.
You know, like that.
Yeah, the so-called white man, you want to do what you got. So-called white man, he's a serpent. He's the serpent according to the scriptures. So he's not going to move immediately on the prey. You take a look at how how a snake works in the animal world. They don't automatically just go at their prey. They let their prey wear themselves out until it's easy to catch them, man. All right, so this is what the so-called white man is using. He's using gradualism, conditioning, all of the above, all right, for the society to ease into this technocracy that he's planning on setting up. What you got, brother?
Yeah.
So you have something, right?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Job chapter 20, verse 21, 22.
Yeah.
In the fullness of his sufficiency,
Yeah.
he shall be in strength.
Yeah, when you filled your belly or trying to fill your belly, you're gonna be in a position of difficulty. Your New World Order. The set amount of people that's supposed to get checked, the people you done killed in the FEMA camps, disease warfare, martial law, and so on and so forth. You think you had everything? What's that word y'all like you at least like to use? Capitulation. All right, you think your enterprise is going to be crowned with success? That's when the Lord disrupts that.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strength. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Every hand of the wicked going to come upon you. All these nations, everyone that you've been in league with, everyone that you've given aid to, they're going to turn on you. Your allies will turn on you.
Verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Because that's your whole life's mission. Your mission was to bring about this new world order. You're not going to fully enjoy it.
That's it, bro.
A lot of you at least try to prolong your life, all kinds of fucking transplants, all drinking blood, whatever it is, adrenochrome, just to see that new world order. And a lot of you died and they didn't get to see it.
Yeah. Talking about you elite banking families, man. The international banking families. That's who we talking about when we say these so-called white people. We're not dealing with the average Joe Schmo six-pack cracker, man. All right, that has a damn 9 to 5, and that's struggling. All right, like the average, citizen in this world. Like Jake, for example. The scriptures say every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. That word wicked is aimal in Hebrew. It means a laborer, man. All right. So the regular so-called white people that got jobs and 401ks and all of that shit that they care about in this world, along with Jake, that's in that same mind frame. They're gonna be against what the elites got going on. A lot of them is crying out and exposing what the so-called what the elite banking families are doing right now. Go on the internet, man. You got all kinds of so-called white people whistleblowing on the so-called white man about this new world order and how they see the world going to shit. That's not by coincidence. That's the snare. That's part of the snare of the so-called white man not being able to attain his NWO the way he wants to. He wants everybody to be in subjection. So that's why he's going to bring a great culling, man. All right? A great kill-off, a die-off, if you will. All right? Of the majority of the world's population, which is part of his satanic agenda. All right? The Georgia Guidestones maintain humanity under 500 million. All right? But the Lord is going to intervene because that's not going to be accomplished in the manner that so-called white man wants it to be accomplished, man. The Lord said it is the time of Jacob's trouble, but he will at that time save them from it, man. And the majority of the population of this earth are Israelites, man. So check that one out. The scriptures say that. Israel shall be as the sand of the sea that can't be counted nor measured, man. So that's we're the greatest population on this earth. And what the so-called white man, the elites are aiming at is the tribes. They're aiming at our people to eradicate us, man.
And the thing is, you can keep doing your DNA testing, checking blood or whatever, through quests and diagnostics, and seeing, listen, you're not smart enough to read the spirits. Yahweh Shah can, the angels can.
Right.
So you don't know who's who.
That's right.
That's what you fuck up with. You'll never get to that level to tell what spirit this person is, that person is, that person is. You know what I mean?
That's right. Go ahead, brother. Read on.
God, Job chapter 20, verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him while he is eating.
Nuclear destruction to Esau, America, Russia, the land of Israel, parts of Russia. Nuclear destruction is going to take you heathens out of your position.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
That's right. So you're going to free one destruction, and you're going to run into another snare.
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to be people that's going to escape the New World Order. There's people, there's the lesser luminaries that got their fallout shelters from when civil unrest take place, so they can hide when the martial law troops come. They got that ticket to be exempt, so they can be out the way. Yeah. But the nuclear destruction gonna get you. The Lord gonna get you when he returns. You're gonna have people that's not gonna die of the famine. There we go. Most likely, he's gonna die of nuclear destruction.
Esau's hurt, man.
You know what I mean?
Talk about fakers, man. Thus says the devil himself, calling us fakers when we put our life on the line for this word.
We're the highlight of their day.
We out here prophesying, and you out here, enjoying your life, which you should as an Edomite. The scriptures say, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go ahead, brother.
Khan, Job chapter 20, verse 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body.
Yep, that's a nuclear silo. The silos.
Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall.
Glittering sword. What is glittering sword? That's a nuclear missile. And it says sword is multiple nuclear missiles. Multiple swords. Alright?
Terrors are upon him.
Terror. Because those nuclear missiles are the Lord's army. That's the other half of the Lord's army. You know what I mean?
Well, the second chapter.
See, the Lord's army is indestructible. You know?
Yeah, that's who you got to worry about. That's who you Edomites got to worry about. You don't got to worry about us.
You gotta worry about us.
You got to worry about the Lord, man. The Lord is coming for you, you devil.
Yeah.
The Lord's coming for your ass.
We just
man.
delivering a message.
That's all we doing.
We're broadcasting. We're forecasting. We just letting you know a storm is near. The storm is near. That's it.
Yeah, man. It's the Lord that is against you devils, man. That's why we standing up. All right? And we just delivering the message. All right? Because he's put the Holy Spirit upon us to do so, man.
Yeah.
All right?
You know what I mean? This is a message from the, what we call us, the Bumites. Whatever, America's still going to be destroyed. All right? Oh, our garments don't match. America's still going to be destroyed. That's the whole point. Yahushua claiming it's strong. That's the point. Regardless of how my feet look, my sneakers, hair, whatever, America's going to be destroyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's what the Lord said, man. We coming out here to give you the message of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Point blank, period, man. It's no emotions attached to it. It's thus saith the Lord, man. All right? That's what we got out here for you. All right? Straight up and down. All right? And the Lord said, and the Lord is going to destroy you false prophets too, man. All right? You false prophets out there. All right? The Lord is going to destroy you. All right? Because you're not giving the message correctly, man. You're singing an awkward song, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to cause confusion and you're doing your job because there has to be a 2/3. There has to be people that just can't get it and confused and stay like that. That has to happen. So anyway, the work is still going out. You've been a tool to mislead, and the elect has been a tool to inform.
Yep. This is what it is right here. Amos 5:18 and 19. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Warn to you. Warn to the false prophets, churches. If Jesus love everybody, niggas.
Right. It says, to what end is it for you?
What end is it for you? Because you're not bringing it. You're not talking about the destruction. You ducking around it.
Yeah, they're not talking about the mark of the beast. They're not
Skipping over it. I'm
Yep,
sorry.
you good, bro. They're not talking about the destruction of America. They're not talking about the coming of the MOTB. They're not talking about Jacob's trouble. They're not talking about anything pursuant to the scriptures, man. All right? Prophecy. They're not talking about it. They're talking about, oh, we're going to set up this homestead and we're going to build a community for God damn.
You don't even.
This
It's
fucking
where
place gotta go, man.
you don't even. Yo, man, that's why America gonna be destroyed. We don't gotta say nothing. The camera recorded. Listen,
Sheesh. Flamer.
these niggas don't even. You got the churches and things like that. You don't even prepare prepare your congregation for things that's going to take place. You don't let your congregation know, like, yo, some of your brethren might be put to death with the family. So you got to automatically come in knowing, like, yo, you're going to lose things. Give the good and the bad, and well, you're going to lose them, but they're not really going in the spiritual realm and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You're not protecting the flock, man.
Oh, I got a scripture for that. The scriptures speak about the idol shepherds, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's exactly right. Yeah, go ahead, bring it out. Bring it out.
Job chapter 20, verse 25. The glittering sword coming out of his gulf, terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. If fire not blown shall consume him.
That's nuclear fire. Fire not blown shall consume him. What's that fire that's not blown? That's going to consume. Utterly vaporized. That's nuclear destruction. You mean to tell me, like, all right, you got people that believe in God or whatever, or go to church. They say God. You mean to tell me that nuclear destruction won't be in the Bible? Yes, it would be in it. Nuclear technology would be in the Bible, right?
Absolutely.
Like, yo.
Absolutely.
The mark of the beast, the cashless society would be in the Bible.
Check this out, right? The scripture is a scripture in Job that says, "A fire not blown shall consume him." What is that? Oh, that's what you think. Oh, so that's the spirit, huh? Y'all show this. Read that again, brother.
Job chapter 20, verse 26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places.
Yeah.
If fire not blown shall consume it.
See that? What's that? That's nuclear technology.
You
You good, brother? Fission and fusion.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that's talking about. A chemical reaction. A fire not blown. Meaning you don't make it a fire the traditional way. You make a fire through the chemical reactions, all right, of the the components that you're using. Plutonium and uranium. That's how a nuclear missile is activated, man. A fire not blown shall consume them. That's nuclear technology right there in the Bible. If you have the understanding, the ears to hear and the eyes to see. Scripture just said it. Go ahead.
God. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against
The
him.
heaven shall reveal iniquity. The prophets and the Lord. Everything that this harlot America is being made bare, man. Esau's secrets is known. That's why when you bring them out, you call anti-Semitic. When you expose these devils, they call you anti-Semitic. So everybody can be criticized except for these gutter rats in the land of Israel. We can talk about everybody, but we can't talk about these small hacks.
Right.
You can't say nothing about them.
So you can control things.
You're talking hate. So I'm speaking the truth. That's hate, right?
Right. They say truth, hate speech. How does it go? Truth is not hate speech, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Galatians 4, 26 of 16.
Uh-huh.
Because I have tell you the truth,
Right.
I am becoming your enemy.
Right.
This truth gives you the most enemies ever, man.
Yeah,
The
bro.
whole world becomes your enemy because you bring out the truth of the scriptures. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites.
A person
The Lord
could,
is a so-called black man.
yeah. A person could lose their wealth, so-called wealth, their career, by talking about these small hats. I'm talking about them gutter rats in the land of Israel.
And carry on.
Yeah.
And many more, man. He's just one.
Yeah, you just want them.
But many more, you've been approached, you know what I mean? Because of them speaking out against the state of Israel.
Yep.
I thought, I know I'm being an asshole, but I thought the Constitution, I thought there's no crime committed unless you deprive someone of life, liberty, or freedom. You know what I mean? What happened to freedom of speech? journalism and things like that. Yo, look, man. So we in a totalitarian system, right?
That's what it's leading to. That's exactly what it's leading to. Go ahead, man.
Verse 27, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Earth is rising up against these demons. So-called white man, Esau. You Caucasians, you cave dwellers. Caucasians, Caucasus Mountains, cave dwellers. Esau, Edom. You are not white. White means pure, you're not pure. You are red.
Yeah, what are some examples of the earth rising up against you, man? You got volcano eruptions. You got earthquakes. All right. You got uprisings of the people. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of protests. You know what I'm saying? No, because the earth, first and foremost, represents the people. Like it says, the waters. You know, that represents a multitude of kindreds and nations and tongues. You know what I'm saying? The waters rising up against you represent people, man. But you got the earth itself rising up against you too. You got sinkholes, all types of natural catastrophes happening, man.
Sharks on the shoreline of Rockaway.
You know what I'm saying? This is all a testament to your bad management of the earth, man. You so-called white people, man, you're going to get destroyed, man. You're going to get destroyed out of your rulership. We're here to give you that message.
So-called, y'all are incapable of running shit.
Yes.
Remember what they told Nino? You are, remember what they told Nino? I mean, Nino told G-Money? You are incapable of running shit. Of leading. You are incapable of leading shit, running shit. Alright? Yeah, the so-called white man, he mismanaged the earth, man. Got the earth fucked up.
Yep. That's why the scriptures say what they say. Alright? Check out.
Yeah, destroy them, not destroy the earth. Yeah.
There's more to this. Actually, yes.
Yeah, destroy them, not destroy the earth. Alright? Your judgment is near. So-called white man causing mudslides by draining up river water. He did that to them Elamites, East Indians. He did that in parts of America too. Draining the water, draining the river waters, creating mudslides, man. Keep on sucking up oil. Even though it's abundant, but he's still just taking things, man. Don't give the earth a rest.
Nahum chapter 1 verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
The Lord is slow to anger, man. Sentence of an evil word. All right, the Lord will give you enough rope to hang yourself, let the crime build up, and then He's gonna prosecute. All right.
And the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Not gonna be acquitted. Acquitted of your crimes. Guilty, man. The Lord gonna kill on sight. The Lord gonna execute on sight. You know what I mean?
The Lord had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm.
That's right, the regular storm and in them chariots, man. They're not nuclear destruction.
The Lord had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
And the clouds are the dust of His feet, all right?
Yeah, because the earth is the Lord's footstool.
That's right.
Good networking opportunity.
Heavens is the Lord's throne, the earth is His footstool.
Dad's fucking.
Okay? And He make the chariots, the clouds as a vehicle, man.
Yep, that's it.
That was it.
So, once again, man, so-called white man, your rulership is at an end, man. We saying it, we drilling it into your cranium and in your spirit. These are the final moments of your rulership. You might be almost out of here. Y'all going down with them.
Yep, I got you, bro. Psalms 137, 7 through 9. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem.
Sorry, Edom, Esau, Jerusalem, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Right?
Who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof.
Destroy it from the foundation. Don't leave destroy the whole nation. That's when the Babylonians fell upon us. Edomites were damn near like bounty hunters, helping the Babylonians to destroy us.
It shows you broke the brotherly covenant, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures in Obadiah says what it says. Because thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, man. You see? You broke the brotherly covenant a long time ago, man. Even as Cain. When you was Cain, you know what I'm saying? You broke the brotherly covenant by murdering your own brother, man. Because his sacrifice was accepted of the Lord and yours wasn't. So you devils always been the enemy, man. Okay?
Because it's not spiritual about him. He's selfish, greedy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No honor.
Scripture say you were the first murderer and you were the father of lies, man.
Cain died no weapon, right?
Yeah.
Abel transitory.
Yeah.
Because Abel's spirit went straight up in the spiritual realm, man.
And then dealing with, Israel's history, the 12 tribes, in the wilderness, you wouldn't let Israel through.
Pass.
You wouldn't let Israel pass, man.
Yeah.
You said, nah, you can't come past here or else I'm going to come at you with the sword, man. And Moses and the leadership was like, we'll pay you for water, whatever water we drink, whatever, we'll pay you for it. But Esau wasn't having it, man. These Edomites wasn't having it. So you devils have never been brotherly, man. And then what it said, you was a coward, man. You went and you attacked the women and the children from the hindermost of the camp. That's what you dealing with, you small hats, Amalek. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said He will remember Amalek and have war with him for generation to generation.
That's Esau's fingerprints.
That's it, bro.
That's his DNA, all on that shit.
Yep. It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed."
That's right. So-called white man. You out of here, man. You out of here, yo.
Yeah, that's America, the daughter of Babylon. All right, it's not the ancient Babylon. It's the daughter of Babylon. It's the offspring of Babylon. All right, it's the future kingdom that would rule in the stead of the ancient Babylon, doing the same things that the ancient Babylonians did, which the main thing was witchcraft. 1776, Bavarian sect of the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt and his contemporaries. They had a vision that this will be the next superpower of the earth, man. Through what? Through the left-hand side. Daughter of Babylon. Scripture say the daughter of the Chaldeans. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
That's right, because how did the so-called white man serve us? Through slavery, robbery. All right? We are yet this day in our captivity. And here in America and throughout the earth, wherever we go, these curses and that white Edomite supremacy follows us. That Edomite supremacy is everywhere, man.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Yup, and that's righteousness. That's payback. Because what did you do? You had gator bait. What did you do to the northern tribes, man? You cut the pregnant woman and you cut their stomach and ripped the infants out, threw them to the ground and crushed their skulls, man, with your feet. You had the gator bait where you'll kidnap babies. There ain't no such thing as kidnap. You go in and take the baby and use them by the swamp to get the alligators to clamp on them, so you can make your gator boots and purses and bags and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Why? And there's no war crime or no crime against that because we're in captivity.
Yeah, brother, got something?
Ezekiel chapter 35.
I know, yeah, it looks like it's through, right?
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Ongoing, perpetual, ongoing, continuous, eternal. Damn that. You had a continual hatred. What people had a continual hatred against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Process of elimination. Who? Esau. Cave dwellers. Caucasians. You had a continual, perpetual hatred for the nation of Israel.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
The so-called white man has shed the blood of the children of Israel. Transatlantic slave trade. Planned Parenthood. Transatlantic slave trade. Drug trade. And a list of other things. Disease warfare, vaccinations. Positive, negative eugenics.
Yeah, it's a big one.
All right?
That's right.
Because thou hast
Abortions, once again, Planned Parenthood, sorry. You got it.
Yeah, because abortions, that's the number one killer of the tribe of Judah, you so-called Negroes here in America. Abortion.
It's huge, bro.
Over 12 million Negro children since the 1970s
God damn.
have been aborted.
Yeah.
And counting.
And why? Because a lot of the women, they think a lot of them, they think that they want to have a life, so you pushing that freedom to them, or they missing out. The thing of missing out. You're gonna be independent, and then economic situations, because your economy, your free enterprise, capitalism, that's all in the social engineering. It's a weapon. A scarcity of goods, and the people feel they have no other choice but to terminate the child.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
Sword, Planned Parenthood, abortions, AIDS, guns. You know what I mean?
In the time of their calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end.
Yeah, so after the slavery, so-called, you're supposed to remove us out of all these slaveries and restore. So we could be in position economically, you know, and everything. Our identity, all of that. Which you ain't gonna do that because you're our enemy, but you were supposed to do it anyway. You're supposed to restore. Make us financially solvent. But you didn't. Oh, you're making excuses. Every time we built ourselves up, this ain't our rest. The Black Wall Streets, the Rosewoods, the desegregation movement crippled us every time, man.
He sabotaged it. Oh, he straight up waged war, man.
Put a monkey wrench in our shit.
Drop bombs.
Yeah, bro.
God. In the time that the iniquity had an end, therefore, as I live, said the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Blood gonna pursue you like it pursued us. All right? Blood, it pursued us. We were slaughtered. Still being slaughtered. Now your time is about to come.
And the scripture says you shall drink of that cup.
Right.
You're gonna drink of that cup, man.
Drink that whole cup. Drink it down, man. Until it drenched.
You know? Your prison industrial industry, man.
Yeah.
Because look, them rural areas where it's mainly Edomites, that you could be a low-level Edomite, but you you become a CO in them prisons, you making a 6-figure 120 a year, a crazy pension and all that. Yeah.
Hey, Wallow.
Wherever they at.
Yep. Wallow. You know, Wallow.
Yeah, I know Wallow. Yeah.
Yeah. He said the CEO, he was basically popping shit at him. He was like, he took out a picture. He was like, he called him by the name. And he was like, yo, Wallow, check this out. And he showed him a picture of like a big ass house or something like that. Yeah. He was like, you and the homies got me that. This is because Wallow was locked up for like 20 years. Yeah. So the CEO was like, yo, Wallow, check it out.
I don't know.
You and the homies got me that, man. He showed him a big ass house.
And because you know why? They get crazy OT. And then when this incident's established, I think they get even more money, more OT. They get OT out the ass. All right? And like, yo, they could come up. Then they might start off with 50 or close to 50 a year, but then they making 120 and up. And their pension, their retirement is crazy. And without the prison industrial industry, this motherfucker might be working in McDonald's until he's like 60 years old or something. You know what I mean? Not to infringe upon anyone working in McDonald's, I'm making a point. But yo, we good.
Yeah, wrap it up. Finish that out. Then we
I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
You didn't hate blood. You was out conquering and destroying. Further destroying. You did not hate or despise blood. So don't go crying when it's your time to lay down.
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
Mount Seir, Esau and America gonna be desolate. America gonna be desolate. What's gonna turn America desolate or make it desolate? That's a lot. Nuclear fire. They should teach nuclear fire in the school system. Like, that's the thing that's gonna destroy America, nuclear fire.
And cut off from it him that passed out and him that returned.
That's right, man. Ain't no future for America. All right, nuclear destruction is the future of America. Because the Lord, the Most High, deemed America to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, and it will happen. In this generation, America will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Your presidents can't prevent it. Your politicians, your businessmen, Elon Musk, none of that shit. None of these niggas gonna save this place. And with that, we can close out. All right. With that, we like to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadas. Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.